I like it when you sing piece
Where
of
is
shit.
it, Jono?
We are tWoTcast, episode 446.
Okay, cut it. Oh, you were.
No, he doesn't. Okay.
All right, everyone, shut the up. Let's ready to record.
We like to start every show by yelling, "We are tWoTcast." Can you do that with me? On the count of 1, 2, 3, go. We are tWoTcast. Now we can start.
Wheel of Time, reread podcast, explicit and R, freaking rated. Jono's the wild card, always talking shit. Joe's the straight man, he's a total dick. Tom is still obsessed with X-Men.
Previously on X-Men.
We are
You're viewing tWoTcast, Wheel of Time reread podcast, now covering, I guess, the Wheel of Time, whatever the fuck we want. And tonight,
it's the Wheel of Time.
Tonight we're covering whomever the fuck we want. Jono with me tonight is Joe.
Hey, Jono!
Tom.
Tom is dead.
Tom's dead.
No.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Not dead.
He'll recover
Okay.
next week.
Not dead.
Taffy.
Hi, I missed you guys a lot.
You don't have to lie.
Yeah, we were very sad when you weren't here last
I'm
week.
so sorry. I was so sorry to do that.
It was a little disappointing because all Joe made, like, as soon as you were gone, it was just all the sexual jokes or sexist jokes
Yeah, it was
from
true.
Joe.
Did you keep
Yeah,
him in line, Jono? Did you call him out for me?
Not at all.
I did.
Okay,
I
thank you.
picked up my phone and I said, "Hello, is this out?"
And then he said, "Is it me you're looking for?"
His response was, "No, I'm a sexist prick," which is
I did say
that's
that.
Joe in a nutshell.
he just comes right out and says it proudly.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta be proud of who you are.
So now we're going to cover Wet Hot American Summer instead of whatever the fuck we were going to do. Jen, do we have any guests?
I didn't mean to do that, Jono. You know.
Do we have any guests or anything tonight? Anyone in the background? Anyone
No.
lurking? No. Well, that is not.
Yeah, tonight we're gonna be talking about the comic book, The Wheel of Time comic book. Not really. We're gonna talk to
There he
Alan
is.
about whatever we want to talk to Alan about because it's so fun having Alan on. Hey, Alan.
There he is.
Oh, hi. Are we on?
Hi, Alan.
I thought it was tomorrow.
No, this is just
No.
this is the pre-meeting. This is the pre-show meeting.
Oh, okay,
Today is
good.
tomorrow.
Yeah, we're having a
I was
meeting.
just reading some Charles Bukowski here. It's
Cool.
really good stuff. Yeah. Whoa. All right.
No, we just.
Well,
All right. Well, let's start. Let's dive right in.
I wasn't ready. I'm not ready to go yet. We don't need that
I
yet.
know we don't actually.
might be a little early. We're going to loosen up a little first.
Yeah, you gotta loosen up a little first. Yeah.
I've been doing Kegels all day, so unfortunately I'm
Well, that's the opposite.
How are
Yeah,
y'all?
You're not loose at
How are
all.
y'all? I've been meaning to say that. I've been away from Charleston for so many years. I don't get to say that.
You
How
don't get to say
y'all?
y'all a lot.
Is that not a
Did
Philly
you ever
thing?
say y'all?
Yeah. In Philly, it's use guys. It's use
Oh, those guys.
It's use.
Ooh,
It's use.
Isn't that cool?
yeah, you picked that up really well. It sounds like you've been saying it forever. It's very
I have.
cool.
Yeah. It's in
I
the
love it.
genes.
If I didn't know, I would think that you just grew up there and you've been saying that forever.
Yeah.
Well, I grew up in upstate New York, in the
Okay.
mountains,
That's
Oh,
close.
that's right. Yeah.
but all the relatives were in New York City. So Brooklyn says something similar to use guys. But I actually got through childhood pretty unscathed by my two Brooklyn parents, except to this day, I usually say, "Can I have a quarter for a cup of coffee?"
Quarter.
Where in Brooklyn was it? I forget.
Corner of First and First.
Williamsburg.
Williamsburg. Okay. And I believe that was a site of a battle during the Civil War. Is that right?
No, that was Williamstown. No. You're thinking of Virginia.
That's all I got.
It's not
Good
too
night.
late. We could have a battle during the next Civil War on the corner. There.
We're halfway there.
Yeah.
At least.
Will it be the final battle?
Yeah.
Yes. The
Is
last
that
battle.
what it was
Last-
called? Last
last
battle.
battle.
That was it.
So I don't know if you noticed this, Alan, but Joe, the name for this episode was what does Alan remember?
That's
You
true.
want to put that up?
No.
Yep.
It's
at
what
the
does
bottom.
Alan remember about the
No.
comic
Yeah.
book specifically, not just
Oh,
in
okay.
general.
Yes.
Well, it didn't help that Alan immediately was like, "What's the final battle?" Wait a minute. Last battle.
It's the final battle. There's a really famous song about it.
I remember when my husband had Lauren sing that at karaoke in LA.
Yeah, it was the best.
You're
It
married?
was so. I am.
To Otto
Isn't that-
Bennington, you know that.
I feel cheated on by Otto.
Oh, that's okay. I'll still share him with you. I understand that's
His
part
middle
of the
name is
arrangement.
Fellatio, yes? Otto Fellatio Bennington?
It's
I-
Otto, his middle name's Erotic.
Erotic.
Yeah.
I thought he was a Bennington.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
his last name. It's Otto
Yeah,
Erotic
he
Bennington.
took my last name. My last name was already Bennington, and he took mine.
That's only
That's how
Bravo.
progressive lounge singers from space do.
well. You're the famous one,
Yeah.
He
Oh.
makes movies, but nobody sees him making movies.
Yeah, it's all behind the scenes for him.
But you're plastered
does have
all
that.
over YouTube and just plastered, baby.
Plastered
Just
Yeah,
plastered.
that's what I was gonna say,
Just
yeah.
all over
Here's-
everybody. Yeah.
like some dirty whores. Plastered. That's my favorite.
Anyway,
So what
Let's
have you
get
prepared for
serious.
us? Alan, what have you prepared for us? We assume the entire show is going to revolve around you putting everything together, considering.
Well, that's not fair. He thought the show was tomorrow, so this is the
yeah,
meeting.
so
for him.
yeah,
This
yeah.
is the
What
pre-show
were you
meeting.
preparing for us? Yeah.
Do you have
Well,
any
I was
questions?
workshopping some ideas in my mind.
Okay.
And the only thing it's been, what, 7 years since I retired?
Mm-hmm.
That's correct.
I don't know. I don't even remember that, but it's been a long
I
time.
remember. You know why? My daughter was
What?
born.
Oh,
It's easy when you keep track.
right.
Oh, how cute. Yeah.
Wait, did
So-
you retire? What day did you? Because yesterday was my anniversary with my wife, as you know.
Oh,
Because you, and then also
Happy anniversary. So
4
cute.
days or 5 days ago was Violet's birthday. Is this also when you retired?
I retired the end of 2017.
Okay, so that's 8 years ago.
Yeah.
Well, you're fucking all this numbering up.
I figured I'd get a Christmas party out of Harriet before leaving. So
And-
That was a
and
good
what did
idea.
what did she give you for Christmas that year?
I don't remember, but
Oh.
so I was workshopping an idea here. What if Henry Chinaski was actually the main character of the Wheel of Time?
Oh. Well, he'd have no problem with the 3 women thing, that's for sure.
I'm sure everybody who's watching this has read some Bukowski.
Well, John has been
Uh,
reading it to us.
Yes.
Which one is that, by the way?
Women.
Just called Women.
Would
Oh,
his
Yeah,
first
yeah.
wife be Lydia?
his first wife?
Yeah.
She's probably like last, really, and I don't think they ever
Oh.
got married. Yeah.
No, yeah, you
Um,
said he left her, but who knows if he's going to have multiple wives? I didn't know if she would make the cut or not.
It's an interesting question. We don't really call it making the cut anymore. They just call it having sex.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's so go on like with your
God damn it,
with your
Jono.
idea smithing here, Alan. I like this idea.
Okay.
Well, it for those who in the audience, if there is anyone out there, I'm not sure.
No, there's
It's just your wife. It's just Amy.
But
Hi.
no, she said she wasn't going to watch even.
Good for her.
That's a good idea.
But if for those who aren't familiar with his semi-autobiographical character, Henry Chinaski, Chinaski is a lowlife who drinks heavily, is disgusted with his dead-end jobs. His treatment of women is just totally abominable. And whenever he gets a little money, he buys booze and gets very drunk. And
so Jono.
those are the high points. Yeah, a little bit. So I mean, transfer those notions into the Wheel of Time world. So Rand is not just this green kid from a podunk town. He grew up in a household, and this is how Bukowski grew up. His father beat him with a razor strap almost every day for several years when he was a little kid. And his
Pretty
mother,
straightforward and normal, or
it might have affected his view on the world a little bit. I'm not sure. He said it helped his writing, but anyway. So imagine Tam just wailing Rand constantly.
Done.
So Rand, once he discovers Usquai, it's all over. He's just pouring it down left and right.
Yeah.
And you can fill in the blanks until, he meets the 3 women in his life.
yeah.
And I mean, I won't even get into spankings, but you can use your imaginations on that.
What are the high notes before he meets the 3 women though?
There are none. They're really. it's
Well, he's definitely filling in some other blanks. I think that's clearly what Rand would be doing as much as he could. Every time he gets a little bit of money, he'd fill in another lady's blank while he was, traveling.
What's he doing with Kalendor, you think?
Oh, that's a glass dildo.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Alan, if I remember correctly, to kind of stick on the Bukowski idea, wasn't there like at one point like one of Jim's original ideas for the Wheel of Time was like the hero realizes he's the hero too late, right? Like he's kind of like a almost middle-aged gentleman. At one point was something I had read. I think that would work really well for the Henry Chanowski kind of like having lived a decade or two.
Yeah, that's true.
Post, like post puberty and very depraved. I think that'd be a very interesting Dragon Reborn idea.
Well, in real life, Bukowski wanted to become a writer of prose and poetry, and he really wasn't getting published at big places. So he went on a bender that lasted for 10 years.
Taken door.
Seriously, this is it. Nothing good happened to him at that point. He worked in the post office occasionally. So that would be a perfect thing for Rand to do when he left the Two Rivers.
Yeah. He would have been run out of the Two Rivers with that kind of behavior, right? If he
Probably.
Yeah.
I mean,
he'd be like Matt's dad from the show. You remember that show?
There was a show? Oh.
It's a good segue into our have they saved it yet? The answer is no.
Alan, we
I haven't looked at the number. Are the numbers still going up at all on the petition?
I don't think so.
Let's bring Alan into the light here. We have a ongoing segment ever since the show was canceled, asking if it's been saved yet. And I don't know if you know this, Alan, the answer is not yet. The show is still dead. Yeah.
Yes, but you never know what can happen. You never know.
So you have a petition?
There's a
website, online petition. That's the current amount of signatures. So it's
not. I mean, there might be a couple hundred more from last week when we looked, but I don't think there's not more.
Oh, okay.
That's not a good sign. It's really loose the steam.
The only person from this show who signed it was Tom. After I used Tom's information to sign it.
All right. So, I'll sign it right now. I can do it on my screen, right?
Yeah, just put it on the screen.
Yeah, that's right. Yep.
Okay. So let's.
That's 9/23/2000.
And that autographed computer screen can be yours at What a Holiday.
23,923 signatures. Great job, everybody at tWoTcast.
Watch the numbers go up now.
We don't know. Yeah. But that autographed computer screen can be yours at What a Holidays tWoTcast.
Yeah, Alan, you're gonna need to buy a new computer. We're auctioning that one off. Thank you for your.
You auction it up.
Well, all right. Where were we?
We're talking about Rand after his 10-year bender.
Oh,
That's a great sign. The show was terrible.
Where would he? So, what would be the turning point for Rand? The end of the 10-year bender. Did someone to let him write something?
Millie Skane tries to assassinate him, and then he has his way with her dead body. Probably.
He wanders into a pub. What was it called? The Gelded Pony or something? I don't
the Gelded Pony, yeah.
And meets Min.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the first of the three he met, right?
Right.
Correct. Yeah.
So he immediately starts sleeping with Min and getting drunk at her bar until the two of them are thrown out of the place.
Yeah, he would drag her down pretty quick, right?
Yeah, she'd go right along with it.
Alan, I hate to say it, this has fucking legs. If you
It
really
really
does.
It's not bad so far.
It's not a bad
call.
You think it would be classified as fanfic?
Yeah,
absolutely.
I mean, there's already a show for it. Why not? Why can't we do it?
Listen, all we have to do is change the names, call it fanfic, and then suddenly there's a Twilight movie of the Wheel of Time, and it's your work.
I don't know who would.
Her name was Ben.
The Wheel of Time people or the Bukowski people. But anyway, I have some readings for later if you like.
Yes, please.
I can't wait.
I've got one as well.
Oh, it's a Bukowski night.
Why not? Why not?
This is unintentional. The night that Tom's he's on vacation for his anniversary, right?
Well, that's a lame excuse.
Yeah. But Tom's love of Bukowski is lower than Bukowski's love of self. I don't think he appreciates.
He doesn't hate it that bad.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough. Then
I think he's just getting up to smoke every time you do.
Segment. I really wish Tom were here now because I could just watch him and then just get up and smoke and leave.
Yeah.
Oh, what am I saying? He smokes in his chair. He's getting up to pee or get a drink.
Yeah.
So he pre-left.
Yeah. He's like, Alan's coming on. Jono and Alan have been on this huge Bukowski kick. I know it's going to happen. I got to go into space.
Going to Canada. That piece of shit.
No, he said he's got family in town, right? They've got people over there or something like that.
Which one is it?
So.
I think he's
When's he going to Canada? I thought he was going to Canada.
That's for Wada Holiday.
That's for
Wada. Oh, that is right. Okay.
Yeah.
No.
Wada Holiday?
Spoilers.
Yes.
Tom's not going to be on our Wada Holiday segment.
Alan,
Spoilers. I haven't even talked to Rob about giving us a Wada Holiday.
You got to get that time slot.
I got to get
time slot.
Can you write it right now? Just write them right now.
Yeah, I'll write them right now. Why don't we write them right now?
All right, so we're going to try to secure the spot December 7th.
6 p.m., right?
6 p.m. Eastern time.
And
Alan,
ready to tune in for that?
If we get that, if you could come on, that'd be really fun because they're going to do games or something like that.
It's open still, everybody.
Okay.
Do it.
Get that because that's good because it'll be like 3:00 for me. That's pretty good.
Isn't that when they bombed Pearl Harbor?
Yeah,
at 6 p.m.
That's the theme of our entire episode.
It is. Yeah, it's all trivia.
It's the dog saved Christmas from Pearl Harbor.
Bukowski was arrested in Philadelphia for suspected draft evasion.
Oh, really?
In 1944.
What was the result of that? Like, what happened?
The result was I think he was in a prison here in South Philly for a few days. And then they sent him for his draft physical. And strangely, he flunked the psychology part of it.
That can't be right.
So he was classified 4F. He was safe.
Wow. All right.
Not a bone spur to be found. Okay. That's December by which I mean the day. December 7th at 6?
Yeah, it's a Sunday.
Okay. It's in my calendar.
Cool. Thanks, Alan. I'm so excited. We're gonna have fun. You and I are both gonna be filling in for Tom. Okay.
Yeah, we're coming back strong.
Okay. I just put Wada Holiday in my phone calendar, and it auto-corrected to wormholes.
Oh,
that's awesome.
I thought you were going to say it auto-populated from like one other past year you were there or something.
No,
you know what? Usually, you've never been on for Wada Holiday, Alan, but you do usually make us videos for our SWAT party.
Oh, wouldn't you prefer that?
No,
I don't know. I kind of enjoy the live stuff.
If you feel like making a video that can be played as well, and then still being here because we're going to be doing all kinds of silly things.
You're giving me a lot of work.
You want to have some fun, make a Jeopardy video, and then answer all the questions and get it right, and make sure no one else can.
Ooh, that's good.
An idea.
Yeah.
That's an idea.
No money goes to charity. All goes to Alan.
I think this year we'll have you play SWAT party, and then we'll get somebody else to make us funny videos.
Okay, that's a good. Yes, you're a special guest star. Special guest, Alan the Sweetheart, aka my dad.
That's what they called him back in the old neighborhood in Brooklyn. Alan the Sweetheart Romanczuk, and then he'd say "use guys," and they'd be like, "What are you from Philly?
Use little bastard." That's what
give me a quarter for coffee.
Coffee.
Can I get a quarter?
Quarter.
Quarter.
Now, how do you pronounce water?
Water.
Water.
Well, now that's an interesting word. You're hip to this stuff, obviously.
Seems so, yes.
In Philly, they say wooder.
They say wooter.
Wooter?
Like with a
Wooter.
U.
Yeah, like wooder.
Oh, wooder. Oh, okay.
Like, can I have some water?
All right.
So is
weird.
a penis like an erection?
For years, my mother would say water, and we'd be like, "It's water, Mom."
Water. Like if you get morning water, is that what that would be? Like morning water?
Yeah. Can I get some water? Mom, we're your children. It's a little weird.
Anyway, I just got back from vacation, so
Did you have a nice vacation?
The Valley of Hudson.
it was Hudson Valley. Went up, stayed about 40 miles from where I grew up, but
Oh, cool.
was on the Hudson River. And it's a fun place. It's only 6,000 some odd people who live there, but they are odd. And a lot.
Did you see any of your old friends run around with them, push each other into bushes?
No.
Play stickball? No?
They have some interesting shops there, though. They like combining things.
Okay.
So there was a shop that had that sold flowers and sauerkraut.
That's awesome. I love that.
Flourkraut is good for your
Sauerkraut. Yeah.
And there was a
After
bar.
this episode, Alan might need another vacation. Yes, probably.
There was a pub that was also a full-blown bookstore and art supply shop.
Oh, that
that's
sounds
weird.
super cool.
Actually, I do like to read, drink, and paint. So
It's
never mind. That sounds like my perfect place.
Yeah.
I was like, wait a minute. Sounds right up my alley.
Go to Hudson. Go to Hudson.
I should just
What
open
are
up
the
my own
odds? Like, what are the odds that the Hudson River would be in Hudson Valley? Like that to me, it's like that's just an incredible.
That is weird.
So wild. What a coincidence.
Well, what's even more of a coincidence is there was a guy named Hudson who took his ship up that river.
That's crazy. My mind is just like, I can't believe all these strange things that just happen to happen in one area.
Isn't that
Is there a
amazing?
Hudson Street?
Really,
It's a fucking dumb guess, Joe.
Sure is.
it's the longest boulevard there, yeah, probably.
What the guy who took the ship was his dad's name Hud?
Yeah.
I think that's correct.
Terrible name.
Wasn't there
That's
a movie
the one that
made,
strains credulity.
Wasn't there a movie made about him? Hud? Paul Newman?
Yeah.
Was
Yeah,
before
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Paul Newman.
Yeah. Anyway,
And then Bruce Willis played his son Hudson Hawk.
you see, I'm trying to stay away from the wheel of time here because you're going to test my knowledge otherwise.
No, they would never
we're
do that
not.
to you.
That's a direct quote from Rafe Judkins.
What is?
Housing and urban
I'm going to
development.
try to stay away from the Wheel of Time books.
Oh,
Up
okay.
display.
Okay.
Yeah.
So to explain that joke to the audience, the point is the show had nothing to do with the books.
But Jono, the real question is, have they saved twat yet? The answer is no. Surprisingly, no.
Oh, still not.
And
Still no.
Tom pointed out one time, or was it John? I don't remember who it was. Someone very cleverly pointed out that if they called it Save Twat, it would have been saved already.
Yeah.
I mean, that was that might have been Wyatt Man, which we all know is just Jono.
Oh, okay. Well, so Jono's alter ego pointed that out.
Sounds like the kind of place where Jono was conceived. Alan, are you revealing something to us?
You guys are
Alan,
very
is
similar.
that why you guys are
very
so
similar
close?
people.
Alan's my phone.
I just like looking at his chest. That's all.
I mean, who doesn't?
Oh,
Who
okay.
doesn't?
Oh,
There we
there
go.
it is.
There we
That's
go.
a good-looking chest.
Is that the tree of life? That's
Yeah,
Very close. You want to come
The roots-
rest underneath
the
my
roots go
branches?
straight down into his pubes.
no root jokes, please.
The root is very small anyway.
I feel like we should make a montage of Jono lifting his shirt on the
Jono,
show
yeah,
because I do feel like I am starting to see more chest hair after every reveal. It seems like you're a little more furry there.
Or are you sculpting Austin Powers hair on purpose?
It's gonna be Austin Powers. The next one is just a giant, just fur dick here. But honestly, the most proud I have ever been of flashing someone would have been the show that we did with Harriet. Years ago, and like we started off in tuxedos, and we took off one layer. Well, while we were just talking with Harriet, took off one layer at a time. Like at first, you doff your jacket, not a big deal in a tux, and then I did my and she was just like, Harriet at one point was like, is he gonna take off a layer every time? And then I just fully took off my shirt and just sat there with her, not with her, but like online, and she was both amused and also like, I have way better things to do with my life. What the fuck am I doing?
Every time.
Did you leave your bow tie on?
Joe, did I leave the bow tie on?
Nope. She was probably not impressed because you didn't put the bow tie on.
Yeah, that could have been.
That's very interesting.
Here's a decent chance I also went with the fake bow tie anyway because I was a uncultured piece of shit. But that's a bit changed. Thankfully, I'm much more.
Now you have like 3 different tuxedos in your closet.
Yes. No. The only thing I've got in my closet is Tom.
Not for everyone to hear, buddy.
No. Tom Skeleton.
Tell everybody that. Yeah. Oh, skeletons.
Yeah, Tom Skeleton.
That's right.
Jono, if you opened a shop up in Hudson Valley, a combination of 2 interesting things, what would it be? Go.
Ooh. Bar and porn.
That's not interesting.
I feel like that's like an underappreciated
Just drunk
idea.
people jerking off in the corner? Sounds horrible.
They don't have to jerk off.
Drunk people are eventually going to jerk off in a room full of porn.
Can they jerk off if they want to, though? Is there going to be a means for them to do that?
Oh, yeah, they've got hands. This isn't like a.
So there's no like secret, like there's no like.
All the bathrooms just have lotion instead of soap dispensers.
Areas. Oh my god. Okay.
It
does sound like a very new. It's an innovative idea. I don't know if that really exists right now.
Alan, I like Alan's suggestion. Beef jerky, it's good.
Oh, and beef jerky.
People
are gonna need snacks.
Yeah, and salt.
Yes.
It's a natural.
Or just jerking on their beef, I think is what he was saying.
That's I see.
Of course, yes, that makes so much sense.
When Alan's on and Jono and Alan get rolling, you gotta be more on point.
I am like so behind on everything. I can't help it. But that's how girls are. We can't keep up with all the
that's true.
talking.
That's true.
And you guys are supposed to be behind.
What?
You're supposed to be behind them. Oh, peg it. You know what?
You're good at multitasking, unlike guys.
Yeah.
Are you a multitasker, Taffy?
When I clean the house, and I shine my husband's shoes, and I press his suits like this.
That looked like a steamer to me.
It was a steamer. See, it was a steamer. You're right. I can't even be right about my household tasks.
Classic Taffy.
Stupid women
mixing up the iron and the steamer again.
But Alan knew what I meant, though.
What else do you want to know about the comic books? What did Maria not answer?
Well,
actually, Alan, in all seriousness, though, like, what are your memories from like you're listed as like consulting, I think, or something? What is it?
Yeah.
Insulting. That's right.
What do you feel like your role actually was, and did it actually? Is it actually accurate?
Well, I think there were some continuity things, or there were questions asked that sometimes I knew the answers to. But I just remember having very, very nice conversations with one of the DeBell brothers, Ernst.
Okay.
And really sweet people who put that out.
How are the DeBell brothers connected? Is that they just produced it?
I thought it was their shop. They hired the talent, and there was Dynamite above them.
Yeah, Dynamite Entertainment made the book, but I don't know.
Yeah.
They're just listed as consultation, so I don't know what that means. Maybe they're just like a liaison between Dynamite and you guys, maybe.
Well, they were in the thick of it as far as I know, but I'm trying to resurrect conversations I had. No, it's way in the past. I'm sorry.
Well,
that's totally fine, because
nothing.
the title of this episode is "What Does Alan Remember?" And if the answer is nothing, then that's fine.
that's fine.
We don't care.
I think that's very similar to what Maria was saying. They would just send her.
Yeah, you guys are
things,
listed as thematic consultants.
Yeah, it's very.
Sorry,
Maria said, she said very much the same thing that you did. They would send you things, you guys would make changes, send them back, and they were very nice. That's what I remember her saying as well.
Yeah, and I do remember at one point I after several issues had come out, and I spent all afternoon calculating this, and realized it would take 50 years to finish the series, and we might all be gone
totally doable.
Yeah, so
Totally doable,
that's one of my favorite.
Multiple artists were working on it though, so they could have been doing it concurrently. So I mean, it's possible that they could have done the whole thing.
Yeah, if you had. Yeah. But it's so. I guess my question of many thousand, all of which are dumb. I remember when the Eye of the World, or when the New Spring comics were coming out. Like, I was working with Joe at a pizza restaurant. And I was like, "This is really cool." I didn't read comics or whatever. Come to find out, I just thought that was the only thing that came out. And then, they put out so many issues as you'd expect of this. And I'm like, this feels like a massive undertaking to do this many issues for this book when there's 14 of these motherfuckers.
Yeah, there's 36 or 38 issues, because there's 6 volumes. There's about approximately 6 issues a volume. So there's 36, 38 issues in there. I don't know if some of the later volumes have more than 6. I guess the issue 1 or volume 1 had 7.
Who wanted this versus who didn't? Because it seems like it's probably because this is also 10, 15 years ago. So you guys are still busy with the actual Wheel of Time. So you probably weren't exactly free, with your time.
Well, there's always time for more stuff. But a lot of this did not take up a lot of time to do, that I recall. I still had time to rake the yard and milk the cattle and all of that.
Yeah.
And they were mostly male cattle?
When I first moved to Charleston, the second year I opened up a garden shop, and I really wanted to sell fish as well as the garden supplies. I thought that was a nice tie-in. And
that makes sense.
Yeah,
it would have worked in Hudson, I think.
That's what I was just thinking. It fits right.
If only it had been for those pesky kids.
So we were talking a while
Wyman
ago.
said he'd love to have a dispensary next to a sex shop here. Oh, they do have one called Bonks.
Bonks and Thongs.
I like it. That's awesome.
Very cool. Where is here, Wyatt, man? Here.
I think
Wyman's Jono. He's just Jono.
Oh, yeah. It's Jono's AI.
I went to open a dispensary that had a coffee house attached. That's not.
What do you want to stay up and be high? You want to pass out?
Yeah, I guess.
So Joe, we talked about Joe finishing these comics, but instead of finishing these comics, I think we should just start over at the beginning and do Alan's Rand Bukowski.
Oh, his fanfic. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a great idea.
Well, the thing is, you could do that, and then nobody would sue you, probably.
Okay.
Probably.
Well, let's just do it and see what happens.
You know what? I probably wouldn't, because Harriet would find out it was me and just be like, "Oh, Joe."
Probably.
That'd be the end of it.
Yeah.
And then she'd be like, "Wait, who wrote this? Alan? All right, it's fine." I'm fine with it.
No.
Oh my God! Wait, are we the perfect combination to make a good Wheel of Time?
Yes,
And not get
absolutely.
sued?
I would
Bunch
be
of
very
just
excited
coffee
by
and a
that.
joint, man. Coffee and a joint. I mean, I don't know that.
That sounds like Amsterdam.
Yeah.
Wyatt Man is Jono's crusty sock puppet.
Okay, yeah, that makes more sense. Yeah.
Not bad, not bad. Oh, Wyatt Man said he's in Florida.
I knew that.
Alan, have you ever gotten down to Florida? When was the last time you were down in Florida?
Last time in Florida, huh? I think I went down about 20. When was the? So I think it was 2018, maybe 2018, 2019. I went down for a Tai Chi seminar
Oh,
Cool.
outside of Naples in Marco Island. Marco Island.
That's nice.
It's very nice.
Polo
area.
Island.
One of my
Polo
favorite
Island?
Wheel of Time experiences ever was when I was drawing Rand versus Ishmael in the sky, and you posed in the sword form and took pictures of it. Sent it to me. It's my favorite. It's my favorite picture. It's framed
So
on the wall.
awesome.
Just a picture of Alan in sword form in his Crocs.
Yes.
It's great.
Well, I was very flattered by the drawing you did of me.
The end depiction. Oh yeah,
Wizard.
I
As
thought
a
it looked
wizard.
like it.
With a
As a
with
oh,
full
it's a
hat.
wizard. Yeah. Oh yeah, that was fun. I forgot about that.
Did you
Yeah.
accurately depict his large penis?
Yeah, there's a bowl. It's like the end of the Little Mermaid when the priest has a boner. It's subtle, but it's there.
Which took some doing because I was wearing flowing robes in this picture.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
When women look at it, they are also flowing. That's what I've heard.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Not me though, because Alan's my dad, so not me.
Yeah.
We're
No.
related?
No.
Yes.
That would be weird. That would be weird.
No, we're all related.
Yes.
Oh, all right.
All right. Was that the last Wheel of Time question?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh,
That's
we've
all
got
I
one more
It's
Wheel of
just
Time thought here. Joe, if you could put the graphic up.
Oh yeah, hold on one second. Yeah. I don't know where I'm at here.
Here we go. From chapter 64, page 144 of Women by Charles Bukowski. I hung up and went back to Tammy. I was still hard. I grabbed her hair, gave her another violent kiss. Her eyes were closed. Her mouth was lifeless. Jesus. I mounted her again. Outside, they were sitting on the fire escape. When the sun started to go down and some shade appeared, they came out to cool off. The people of New York City sat out there and drank beer and soda and ice and water. They endured to smoke cigarettes. Just being alive was a victory. They made do what there was. I went straight for Tammy's core, dog fashion. Dogs knew best. I whammed away. It was good to be out of the post office. I rocked and socked her body.
Whammed away.
Despite the pills, she was trying to speak. Hank, she said. I came finally, then rested on her. We were drenched with sweat. I rolled off, got up, undressed, walked to the shower. Once again, I'd fucked a redhead 32 years younger than I was.
Oh my god.
It felt fine in the shower. I didn't live to be 80, so I could fuck an 18-year-old girl. Air conditioner didn't work, but the shower did. It felt really good. I was ready for my radio interview.
Oh man.
Look at Alan. Alan could not be more.
Okay, so let's take
Alan's
notes
about
for
to jerk
that.
a wreck.
He's talking about a redhead, so let's take notes for Rand and Avienda.
Yeah, all right.
So instead of a
Well,
flower,
before you do that, before you do that,
yes.
I was going to read to you the last couple of paragraphs of the book Factotum.
Thank
Which-
you.
Was an early autobiographical thing but it's Henry Chinovsky. And here's the end of the book. This you can see how great a writer this guy is. So, Darlene remained dancing at stage center. The band was playing very softly. She began a gentle grind. She was fucking us. The beaded G-string was swaying slowly. Then the 4-man band began to pick up gradually once again. They were reaching for the culmination of the act. The drummer was cracking rim shots like firecrackers. They looked tired, desperate. Darlene fingered her naked breasts. Take notes, Jono. Showing them to us, her eyes filled with the dream, her lips moist and parted. Then suddenly she turned and waved her enormous behind at us. The beads leaped and flashed, went crazy, sparkled. The spotlight shook and danced like the sun. The 4-man band crackled and banged. Darlene spun around. She tore away the beads. I looked, they looked. We could see her cunt hairs through the flesh-covered gauze. The band really spanked her ass. And I couldn't get it up.
Oh, poor guy. If you can't get it up for that, I don't have a dick and I got it up for that.
Yeah, Jesus.
All right.
That makes two of it.
The imagery in that is incredible. I could see all of that when you were reading it.
Yeah.
I could see
Cut
the
hairs and
flashing,
all.
the lights, and the beads, and like that was really cool.
I mean, you have to hand it to the guy. He knows how to write.
Yeah, he sure
no.
does.
So I just recently got another book of his, which is not Chinaski.
Chinaski. Yeah.
This one is called Pulp, and it's Bukowski's approach to noir pulp fiction. So it's a little bit of a send up for that, but it was his last book. He was dying as he wrote it.
It was like the 90s, right?
But he actually finished it in 94. It was published.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is this Bukowski?
Is Pulp, is that the one that has the ham on rye line in it?
No, Ham on Rye is another book. That's the first Bukowski I ever read.
Oh, okay.
It's called Ham on Rye.
Oh, it's called ham. Okay, all right.
But I think there is a
Robert just
reference
said,
in
boy,
here
did I
to
come
that.
in the wrong time.
Hi, Christian Rapper.
Okay, now here's the beginning of his book.
Oh, cool. Okay.
How did the Eye of the World begin? Anybody remember?
The palace still shook occasionally, groaned as
The
if in
palace was,
memory.
of course, John knows. The only difference between that and Robert Jordan is Jordan would have told us the color of the G string.
All right, here's the beginning of Pope. I was sitting in my office. My lease had expired, and McKelvey was starting eviction proceedings. It was a hellish hot day, and the air conditioner had broken. A fly crawled across the top of my desk. I reached out with the open palm of my hand and sent him out of the game. I wiped my hand on my right pants leg as the phone rang. I picked it up. "Ah, yes," I said. "Do you read Celine?" a female voice asked. Her voice sounded quite sexy. I had been lonely for some time, decades. "Celine," I said. "I want Celine," she said. "I've got to have him." Such a sexy voice. It was getting to me, really. "Celine," I said, "give me a little background. Talk to me, lady. Keep talking." "Zip it," she said. I looked down. How did you know?" I asked. "Never mind. I want Celine." "Celine is dead." "He isn't. I want you to find him. I want him." "I might find his bones." "No, you fool. He's alive." "Where?" "Hollywood. I hear he's been hanging around Red Kodowski's bookstore." "Then why don't you find him?" "Because first I want to know if he's the real Celine. I have to be sure, quite sure." "But why did you come to me? There are 100 dicks in this town." "John Barton recommended you." "Oh, Barton, yeah. Well, listen, I'll have to have some kind of advance, and I'll have to see you personally." "I'll be there in a few minutes," she said. She hung up. I zipped up and waited.
Yes.
End of first chapter.
That's amazing. I love it so much.
All right, well.
I've already decided.
That's been Jono and
Alan
Reed Bukowski.
What a night. Wow. What a treat.
Is this a literary group or what?
I mean, yeah.
Absolutely, yes. Everybody.
We cover all sorts of historical and regular fiction here. It's our pleasure to do so. I've already decided that if we do Jeopardy round, we should just do Bukowski as one.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's
just
gotta
giant.
be one of them. It'll just be like fill in the blank, and then we'll have a sentence there.
What type of hairs were visible underneath the G-string? What is cunt?
I was just kidding before, but it's Alan actually. Jono's dead.
Sonny boy.
Sonny boy.
Come here.
I was once a ginger. Yeah.
I don't believe that for a second.
No.
So we have more Wheel of
clearly
Time
Alan
questions.
has a soul.
Oh, yeah.
If you were to watch your favorite Wheel of Time show, would it be A, the Wheel of Time show, or B, Winter's Dragon? Or C, I can't answer that.
I'm operating under a non-disclosure clause.
Let me give you a C option for Alan. C. Or
You.
C, tWoTcast.
Oh, there's no question. tWoTcast.
Yay!
You guys are the
stroking our
keeper of the
egos.
flame.
Yes.
We are heroes of the horn.
We actually never made it into that, but we'll try our
Who has
best.
the horn?
Oh, we
now,
got
by the way?
we got the award.
Which
Oh,
one of
yeah,
you
we
has
did.
the horn?
Oh, it's not a horn. It's this plaque over here.
Oh,
Show it to us. Show it to us.
And
I wasn't
and Joe,
there
if
for
you could-
that.
well, neither were we.
Yeah.
Despite we have
That's
Nice.
beautiful. That's
Nice.
very nice.
Look, you can see all your faces in the reflection.
Whoa, that's crazy.
Oh,
Yeah, it's really hard to put this somewhere where it's
Yeah.
not just catching every.
like a
It says,
mirror image of a mirror.
Jordan,
image.
here are the Horn Award
Mirror
presented to
image.
tWoTcast, but really
That was a
presented to
prism.
tWoTcast isn't accurate.
because we were
But-
not in that room.
The amazing
I had no
thing is
idea.
if you hold that up without moving it, you can see Jono's horn. It's,
Yeah, if you just angle
Whoa.
it down.
And it grew by 3 sizes.
Amazing.
oh,
I think I learned, by the way, that about
What horn? The skin flute?
Yes.
Alan, I think I learned that we had gotten that award from your wife while she was watching virtually in Philly. I think she texted us.
Oh,
true.
wow. I didn't know
Well,
that. That's so
I knew,
awesome.
I knew while it was happening,
oh.
Okay.
but not with enough time to get to basically they're
fuck
like
you,
you're getting
Joe.
an award in there. I was like, really? Well, I'm not running
Yep.
in now. Like
I'm pretty sure Aiden
Insane.
texted us.
Ready? Just
they were
slamming
trying to
open the
convince me to
doors.
kick the door. Yeah, they were basically like, just smash the door open and be weird. And I was like, nah, I don't think so.
All right. I can
All right.
I can give you
That's a lot.
some. Here's a little literary stuff. So I may be going to Oslo next spring.
Oh, yeah?
So I'm going to spend the time between now and then learning Norwegian and boning up on Scandinavian noir.
Cool.
Tell us more about the boning up.
Yeah.
Well, boning up. That was a figure of speech, Jono.
All right, I'll text Amy.
The
Don't worry
figure of
about it.
speech, John. Just like
It's an
jerking away.
idiomatic phrase, but
Yeah.
so it reminds me that Nat Sobel was the Jim and Harriet's agent in New York. He's a very he's a pretty famous agent, and he had a couple of Scandinavian noir authors, And one was a guy named Jim Thompson, who was an American living in Helsinki. And he wrote wonderful Scandinavian noir. He also bartended, as that's how he made his money before he started making money from writing. But Nat actually, the story is Nat told him, for the American translation, tell us more about Helsinki. Put in a lot more descriptors of what the country's like. And it really worked because these were great books. I think he only wrote a couple of them. And then I believe he got hit by a car and died.
That's terrible.
God.
That's so bad.
Very early in his life.
You said that's Jim Thompson, you said? Jim
Thompson. Yeah. You can still find his stuff. One of the great writers in Scandinavia is Jo Nesbø. J-O Nesbø is his last name.
That's a cool name.
Nesbo.
J-O Nesbø.
And he writes, he definitely writes Norwegian noir. It's set in Oslo. He tries to convince people that there's actual crime in Oslo. But he does a good job at that. He's a wonderful writer. I've read most of the things he's written. But
what's the crime like?
What's the crime like?
Yeah. Just like someone gets pushed over and their wallet gets taken or something.
Yeah, I think
really gently.
Little heavier stuff, but
the Timtagebas come out of the forest and they attack people.
Oh.
So when he was starting, you needed an American agent, and he picked Nat Solberg. And so Nat was his agent for a while, and Nesbø. Well, he plays in a rock band. He's an economist, and he writes books. Very busy guy, but he never
big nerd too.
Yeah. He never returned phone calls or emails to Nat, and Nat finally got fed up with this and dropped him. And then he became wildly successful after that.
Oh.
Right as soon as he got rid of that agent.
Yeah. Which had nothing to do with getting rid of the agent, but it was too bad. That he would have been a good one to hang on to.
Yeah, for sure.
Because he's done some great stuff. So anyway, we'll see what happens.
So when are you going to Oslo?
Maybe in May. And
right after you come see us at JordanCon, or
no. No, frankly, so I would love to see everyone in person, but the problem was I don't want to go to a convention and wear a mask.
Right.
Yeah. All these people I love. There.
Yeah.
And on the other hand, I don't want to get COVID. And or something worse. Mm-hmm. Right, Jono?
And your wife there's chlamydia, obviously. And your wife in no way has any sort of autoimmune issues, anything like that. She's
nothing like that. Nothing.
Amy's classically fine.
Yeah, that's not a concern.
So conventions.
We should come up to your place and do a live tWoTcast from your house.
That would be great.
That's a very good idea.
Everybody come. Don't bring Tom though if he's going to smoke.
I can't bring Tom.
No smoking building.
I've got some bad news about Tom. Tom's dead. But
he'd be on the podcast for about 5 minutes and then go outside and smoke the whole time.
True.
Yeah,
that'd be
fun. Work. It's like he's always here.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm texting Amy as we speak. By the way.
Of course you are.
No. You're going to force her in here, aren't you?
You guys can milk some male cows while you're there.
Yeah.
Thanks.
We don't have cows. We have a bull.
I guess who the bull is. It's Joe.
Joe's the bull.
Joe is the bull.
You're bullish.
Actually, Alan's the bull.
That's from Kingpin, but I know we said that before.
Wait, I
Right?
missed the reference. What's Kingpin?
There's a movie called Kingpin.
What's the longest Tom has not smoked?
Oh.
So there's obviously when he sleeps, which presumably is not very long, especially now that he's got 2 kids.
Yeah.
After that, like an hour, maybe?
Maybe at the hospital when the kids were being born?
I don't think so. I think he was just outside the whole time.
Like classic old
brought
school
his lawn
pregnancy.
chair
The
with him.
dad's just outside smoking nonstop. They're like, "It's a boy!" And he like runs inside.
Oh.
Alan, did you ask if he brought his lawn chair?
Yeah, did he bring his lawn chair to the hospital?
Holy shit. So years and years ago, back in the original tWoTcast days, we were used to
Back
just
in
sit
Aunt-
in lawn
Back in
chairs.
Aunt One. Yeah.
We would just sit in lawn chairs, drink, and then go inside and record. That's really most of my time with Tom. Is he would just sit outside with a drink and a beer, or a drink and a beer, a cigarette and a beer, a drink and a beer, or a scotch, and just lawn chair.
You should do a photo montage of Tom from 20 years ago or however long it's been. Just watch him age over time.
I was gonna say,
Great idea.
if it went fast enough, it would look like one of those like movies where someone ages really fast, like they're immortal.
And it could be put out
And
as
suddenly
a
they've lost
service.
The amulet gets ripped off.
Yeah. The amulet gets ripped off. They've lost
Yeah.
the power to stay alive. Their body immediately withers away.
It could be a PSA for not
Rumbles and
smoking.
does.
Sorry, Tom.
Yeah, R.I.P. man.
It's okay.
Yeah,
He won't listen to this.
yeah.
That's true.
He won't.
I also will not be listening to this. If
Yeah.
it makes you feel better.
Tom
I
before
find
his
everything-
balls drop to his knees.
That's a little extreme.
That's
isn't it?
harsh. That's harsh. I mean, I was gonna say like Indiana Jones when the guy's face melts off, but you know.
I think we read Bukowski too early in this.
Maybe.
You
What
could
else
always
you got
read more.
for?
You could always read
What
more
else you got
if you
for?
want.
Yeah.
Tom has a painting of himself that gets younger. He does.
I do have. We haven't done this segment in a minute. We've got the. If you need filler, which is what I asked my wife about.
What
twice a month.
we have reading, watching, playing. You want to talk about what we've been reading, watching, and playing?
Yeah, that's fine.
Reading, watching, playing.
Beautiful singing.
This is really just our excuse to go off on more tangents.
Yeah.
Jono, what have you been reading?
So obviously, I've been reading about 2 pages of Bukowski every week. It depends until I find something that is overtly sexual and depraved, and then that's where I stop, so I can read it for you fine folks. Other than that, and I regret very much that Alan is on this show right now. I did. If you want to mute yourself, Alan, or mute me, I did.
He already has you muted.
Good. I did decide that I was going to read the 4th Brandon Sanderson book because I was just really annoyed that I didn't know how the fuck this ended. And I stalled out after 250 pages. I took it with me to Scotland and I read 3 pages.
2 pages a week, Jono must come. Well, first of all, Jono does come quick.
It's come quickly. It's an adverb describing how quickly I ejaculate, both in general and the speed. But
he is disappointing your grammar.
Yeah, thank you. But so I just stalled out reading that Sanderson book, and I want to know, but I don't want to read more of it. Like, it's just kind of gotten very frustrating.
Okay.
And yeah, that's all I have to say about that. I love Brandon Sanderson very much for his work with The Wheel of Time. And I would like him to make this book not the exact same mental health parade as the last 3 books before it.
Okay.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a solution for you, Jono.
I have a mixture.
Well,
So dumb.
that being
So
said,
dumb.
have you ever read William Burroughs' Naked Lunch?
I have not. I've tried, but Shanda keeps not.
I haven't read it, but I've seen the movie. Have you ever seen the movie? It's pretty crazy.
No. Yeah. Well, the book is crazy.
Yeah, I can imagine.
I mean, Jack Kerouac tried to get him to name it Naked Lust.
Okay.
But
okay.
That's one of the few books I've gotten maybe halfway through, and I can't remember if I threw it across the room or set fire to it. But I couldn't handle it anymore.
You threw it across the room into a lit fire.
The next book on my reading list, Ham on Rye, Bukowski.
Okay.
And it was like, somebody without his mind in the gutter, right?
Oh, right. Yeah, of course.
So I have an email from November 4th, 2022 from you, because I knew it sounded familiar. Been reading some underground writers in the 50s and later the past few months. Finally got around to William Burroughs' Naked Lunch. It was so disgusting, I actually stopped reading a third of the way in, something I rarely do. And then I gravitated to Charles Bukowski. 3 years later.
No, I was really hoping you were going to solve the did I throw it across the room or burn it?
Oh, let's see if he actually says anything further. But I just, you fucking nailed the fact that, yes, that's exactly what you did.
How Bukowski describes it.
The people who watch tWoTcast really have dirty minds. Did you know that?
Yeah, it's very strange. It's very strange.
Yeah, they all do.
Honestly, I don't know where they get it from, Alan.
Maybe an age thing, possibly.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Oh, hey, Dan's here. Naked Lunch reminds me, Jono, are we still on for Korean barbecue?
Oh
so I guess I would have to apologize. Korean barbecue is not what you think. So that fetish is still very much on the table and not something that we should go out for.
Oh, so it's not like a woman with sushi covering up parts? Laying on the
no, I literally just I like the idea of eating flesh.
Oh.
Okay.
Taffy, what are you reading?
Well, I had been reading like 3 books at one time for some weird reason.
I'll do that.
I was reading Hyperion and Conan the Destroyer, and I had started Cat's Cradle too. I just pulled books off the shelf or whatever. But so I decided just to focus. I'm almost done with Hyperion, and I'm going to do Fall of Hyperion next, and just try to kind of stick in that because I have a couple.
I really
of
liked
those.
Hyperion. Yeah, and then is the Conan book? Is that the James Rigney book, or is that?
It is. It is. Yeah, I have 3 of the small ones that I can take with me of the Conan books, and then I have 2 larger ones. One is the Conan Chronicles, and those are by our beloved Mr. Jordan. And there's another one too.
Alan, did you know James Rigney is actually Robert Jordan?
Did you know that?
That rings a bell.
Yeah. Did you? All right. I'm just checking.
So there's 2. Yeah, there's 2 large compilations, and then I have 3 single paperbacks. And I don't know if there's probably more beyond that, but maybe not. I don't know.
Didn't he? So that's a fascinating, and I also I applaud your choices of books.
Alan's facial hair, it looks soft and not bristly.
It really does. It looks very
Alan,
soft.
how would you describe your? What do you think I'm going to guess? What do you think I'm going to say? Is it
chest hair,
ass hair, B, pubic hair, or C, ear hair?
It is what?
I think he waxes everything. It's completely smooth from here down.
Yeah, he's smooth from neck down,
including
but the ears are up on his head, though.
Oh, yeah.
Alan, is your beard soft?
I'm going to avoid that and tell you a Jim story.
Okay.
So one of the questions any author gets asked ad infinitum is, where do you get your ideas?
Mm-hmm.
And my favorite response Jim ever gave was, well, there's this guy who comes to my closet once a week. And he's wearing a trench coat. And he comes out of the closet and he hands me a sheet of paper with ideas.
That's the best.
He's a funny man.
Oh, what a smart ass. That's so great.
Who was the guy?
Tom.
Columbo? I don't know.
He was the gardener.
Oh, the guy. Yeah.
Oh, Kelly.
Yeah, Kelly.
I wish he wore a trench coat. Yeah.
Adnambora with the gardener in a trench coat.
Yeah, the gardener, Ajambora.
That's important. But rest his soul.
Have you guys ever asked Alan about your theory about Sean Chan?
Oh, yeah.
The neighbor. The neighbor.
Wait, did you know Rigney is the name of the Meister in Game of Thrones that studies the theory that time is a wheel? I did not know that.
Yeah, we've talked about it. There's two Jordan references.
I mean,
I
don't know.
First off, it's not in Game of Thrones. It's in A Song of Ice and Fire, or Fire and Ice, whichever one. Game of Thrones is a TV show. There's
Game of Thrones is also
Maester
the first book
Rigney.
of A Song of Ice and Fire.
There's a Maester Rigney and a Robert Jourdain of the Tour. They're both there because George R. R. Martin apparently was friends with Jim, and I guess Alan, you could probably back that up if you know what I mean.
Yeah. No, so he actually put that character in one of those books. Yeah.
Twice, two different characters.
Okay.
Taffy, what were you asking? I'm sorry.
Well, that was cool. Yeah, I mean they knew before.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Taffy. They were at a convention together once, and they both were, meaty fellows, and they both had big beards, and they apparently, from what I heard, they spent a good part of the convention trying to confuse people. Where Jim would say, "I'm George R. R. Martin."
That's so cute.
Rigney.
I love that.
So,
there was a small convention in Tennessee called LibertyCon.
Oh yeah.
And Jennifer and Jimmy, who run JordanCon, invited Lauren and I up there to go to LibertyCon.
Lauren and me.
And there was a small room party. And for some fucking reason, George R. R. Martin came to it because there was like 6 people in the room. and I was like, holy shit, that's George R. R. Martin. I don't even read Game of Thrones or Song of Ice and Fire. Sorry, Jono. I don't even read this book, so I didn't care that much. I was just like, whatever. He has a show. And
it's a fat guy with a beard.
But I knew who he was, so I was just like, oh, it's the guy. And Lauren, but long story short, Lauren got to the point where she was pushing whipped cream down it. He was just leaning back, and she was. That's where the night ended. Going. So that's my.
Of course, that happened.
I did not remember that.
I did not. Lauren spraying whipped cream into George R. R. Martin's mouth.
Wow.
We're all very sober, by the way.
That makes a lot of sense to me.
I want the records to reveal that George R. R. Martin never went to that convention, and that there was just some dude.
There's some weird guy that looks
George R. R. Martin.
Turns out it was James Rigney.
Oh, that guy died 5 years beforehand.
Oh my god!
It doesn't even make any sense.
Now, if you're ever in Santa Fe, go to his theater. It's a very cool place. We had on the book tour we did for the Wheel of Time Companion. That was one of the stops, and he was there the whole time, introduced us, and then afterwards we had a long chat with him in the back room. It's really a nice setup there.
The back rooms, you can get lost in there, I heard.
Yeah. I guess.
Should we
It's a dumb internet joke, Alan. Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
Who's our next under reading?
Oh well,
Alan.
Do you mind if we ask? The boys have a long-standing theory that Jim had a neighbor named Sean Chan that he hated.
It's my favorite theory we've come up with.
Is there any validity to that theory?
Can you confirm the theory that there was a neighbor named Sean Chan that he did not like?
Racist?
I think that guy's into slavery.
That's totally incorrect. Sean Chan had a Chinese restaurant on Broad Street.
Okay.
No.
And, and you were allowed to take women into the restaurant only if they were on leashes. It was really
I love the
private club, actually.
Yeah.
So Irish Chinese parents.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Get over here, Chinese guy.
It's clearly he's under an NDA and he can't confirm the existence of the missing neighbor Sean Chan.
Sean Chan. We can't talk.
It's
about
fine.
It.
We understand.
It's okay.
Sorry to put you on the spot, Alan.
Yeah.
Logain, on the other hand, it's the Rigney house is right near the foot of Logan Street.
Oh, interesting.
And did he like or hate that street? Was he stuck in traffic there?
No, he thought it was pretty glorious, but it was going to get there one day, but it wasn't yet, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Getting stuff.
Alan, do you remember showing Tom and I the closet that the guy used to come out of in the trench coat with the idea sheet? Secret closet.
I have a picture of Jono and Shanda standing next to him.
Oh yeah, you put in that compilation video you made, right?
I know his name was Sean. Yeah.
That's a cute photo you took of them. I like that.
They were such a cute couple.
They are.
Past tense.
And they just had the anniversary.
That's right. September
8th? Close. September 29th. So yesterday.
Oh, well, right month. Yeah.
You were better than I was.
Seriously. Did you remember?
I did.
Give Shanda flowers and chocolates?
I actually tried to deflower her. And she still...
But it hasn't worked yet. So
no, it hasn't worked yet.
Well, you gotta, if anything, I'm an optimist. Also,
that's great. That's great.
A cockeyed optimist.
Well, you know what? It's a small eye, small cock, and it still works. But so it was a wonderful day. She still.
It just doesn't work if Shanda's in the room.
She says a lot of negative things about me.
Yeah, she's hurtful. She's a hurtful person.
They're very interesting. I don't know why her mom says the same thing, but that's okay. But anyway, what are you reading besides My Tears in My Eyes? Joe.
Oh, I was like, who are you talking to?
Yeah.
I forgot which direction
that
was
has
for a second. Yeah.
Honestly, I'm not reading any books right now. Bookless.
You're an idiot.
I'm bookless right now.
about
I'm reading a
shows?
lot of comics. I'm reading comics for this show. I'm reading comics for my other podcast.
That counts.
I'm reading a lot of comics.
Have you read The Wheel of Time yet, Joe?
Comic book? Yes.
No, book.
Currently reading it. No, I never read that. There's a book?
Yeah.
There's
Guys,
a
make
couple.
sure you buy your books.
Oh,
Alan
actually,
gets
I actually have a
massive
There's a
question.
couple books.
I have a question about the comic book, Alan. Back to the topic of the show for one more last
Okay.
question.
Yes.
It sprang into my brain. Jono and I have noticed that throughout this series, and him not being a comic book reader and me being a comic book reader, both of us are sort of confused as to like who this is written for. It feels like they're writing it for the book reader to read, because it's very narration heavy and there's large swaths of the books that are just kind of like cut and pasted into the book as
It's
narration.
fascinating. You can read the whole
And
thing.
then as a comic reader, I'm like, you're telling me too much and showing me at the same time, and it's sort of like pointless to give me all these words and then also show me what's happening. And, like as a comic book reader, it feels very forced, sort of, if that makes sense. And
Delicate.
then from a book reader, we're just like, well, we read the books. Like, why do we why do we need this? You know, like kind of, or like what, aside from pretty pictures, like what's the point of this kind of thing? So I was just wondering if there was meetings early on or a thought process early on of like what the tone or feel of the book was supposed to be. And I don't know, any thoughts on that at all? I don't know. I understand you're probably gonna be like, I don't remember, but you know,
yeah, I could only speculate.
Yeah,
because I don't know the thinking that went on, but you know, it could be like a gateway drug.
yeah, that's kind of how it feels. Yeah,
You know, 12-year-olds might be more likely to pick up a comic.
There you go. Okay.
And they get excited about it, reading the comic book, but they're really books
later. Right.
You had me excited 12-year-old, so I'm in.
but you know, same thing with
Oh,
that wasn't so terrible. It was
Jono being excited at 12-year-olds. that's not
the 12-year-olds were excited. I did not say I was.
You said you had me excited at 12-year-olds.
No, you had me at excited 12-year-olds.
Rewind the tape.
Same thing.
Maybe it's time for a razor strop. I don't know.
It's probably time for
you see what I undergo here, Alan? Like this is like constantly like just
how do you deal with all this stress? Everyone attacking you.
Thankfully, I have a wife who doesn't put out, and I have alcohol that does. So eventually, my penis stops working, and then I pass out.
Is that other podcast about X-Men with Tom?
It is not.
It is not. It's well, that's not true. It is about currently. It's literally about the X-Men. We're reading the X-Men.
But with Tom,
or rather, with the episode that just came out.
Tom is a protagonist the whole way through. Could not be talking more. Never leaves for a cigarette. There the whole time.
Oh man,
that's a lot.
Let me ask something of you folks. It's not a comic book, but we could ask the comic book also. But for those who first were introduced to the Wheel of Time through the television series, a lot of people obviously went on to buy the books afterwards.
Yeah.
So it did introduce them to it because.
Yeah.
So what do you think their reaction was when they started reading the books?
They were like, what the hell is this? My first exposure to Wheel of Time was actually through the show.
I didn't know that. Yeah, I didn't know that.
Really?
So you were like just lying for the 12 years that I've known you?
Gaslighting our audience for years.
Wow.
Yeah, that's right. My first time watching it. It is actually.
Taffy, you have examples of that, don't you? People that watch the show and then started. Yeah. I
know someone who loved both equally. Had watched the show, has read all 14. Well, and then I actually gave him New Spring because he didn't know about that and was super excited about that. So, and he liked both equally. I don't know. It just, I feel like some people, the gay and lesbian representation on the show.
Okay. Yeah.
I thought it would mislead some people, but there's a lot of people that are part of that community that watched the show and read the books and still fully enjoyed the books and didn't really care that it wasn't, 1-to-1. So
it
seemed to really, So to Alan's point, the comics may have done the same thing, bring in some young readers who like comics.
I have a similar. So my boss at work reads nerd fantasy stuff and many other kinds of books as well. But like we chat about the books that we're reading that are nerd related. And so I mean, he's known about our podcast for years and years and has never read it. So as the show was, I think the show was hitting like season 2 or maybe towards the end of season 2. And I was just like, it's time. You have to read these books, So I got him reading the books kind of simultaneously with him watching the show. So like, I'm not sure. So he just finished book 3
So he was
So he's
reading
only been
books
reading-
like
That's
1,
awesome.
2, 3, 5, 6, and then none of them at the same time as the show.
Well, I guess my point is he enjoyed the show as much as he enjoys the books, but just in a different way of like, I mean, like, this is a show and I don't really care. You know, like kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like he's not very critical of the show because he's a newer reader of the books and it's not like
It was more of a
set in
dick
his
joke.
brain,
It didn't need
that
to
makes
be.
sense.
you know?
I have the opposite. Like I know people who, like, you know, who had read the books obviously, and then went to watch the show and then stopped.
Yeah.
One of them's not here today. God rest his soul, but it's Tom.
Yeah. Stop. So anyway, what would you rate the show on a scale of 1 to 10 Billy Zanes?
10 Billy Zanes.
Yeah, I've heard mixed feelings about people that have like read the books or watched the show first and then started reading the books. And
Oh, okay.
some people are like, you know, they start reading the books and they're like, oh, this is so much better, and they stop watching the show. But like for the most part, if they've picked up the books around the same time that they picked up the show, it seems to be pretty ambivalent towards the show. Like, not that it's like, oh, it's a great show. They're just like, oh, it's a show about the books I'm reading, and they're missing stuff, but I don't care. You know,
Yeah,
I think it's the
because it's
people that have
not-
been reading the books forever that are just like, oh, come on, show. You know?
Alan, do you have
Probably.
examples thereof? Like, not for yourself personally, presumably. I expect you've read the books before.
No, not really. It was just something I was wondering about. My feeling would be that it's a lot easier going from the show or the comic books to the actual
books, yeah.
rather than the other direction. Because if you get really into the books and the minutia and detail, you're going to see problems with the other media.
Mm-hmm.
Fair.
It's really going to stick out.
It's interesting. We've kind of done a shitty job, which is our MO at best, of kind of explaining our thoughts on the comics. Like really reading them has kind of just engendered 1,000 thoughts for me. I'm not a comic book reader. This is the second comic I've ever read. But one of the things that we've come up with 1,000 times though is like, and I'm not looking for you to confirm or deny, considering your station, which of course is stationary. But how interesting it is that the comics really do a wonderful job of storyboarding a lot of the fucking plot. Like, it's almost too dense for a comic book to my mind. Like, it really, like, it's a graphic novel, which I understand is the same idea, but just writ large. It shows every single fucking thing that happens in the book so far. And I find it wonderful. I find it wonderful, but at the same time, I'm kind of like, well, I mean, what's the point of a comic versus? I just literally don't understand. That being said, it's deeply ironic, and I am not looking for you to say anything at all, that this is a storyboard for the Wheel of Time books, and you'd think that if I were writing a Wheel of Time's TV show, I'd be like, well, that's something. Not that you have to follow it 1-to-1, but it's a wonderful example that you could use if you wanted to.
What Jono's trying to say is, as we've been reading the comic book,
with too many
it's
words,
become like very apparent that like what an obvious breakdown of the books into a visual medium that they could have easily taken and made the show out of, but like they just went enough in crazy directions, and and we're just like, okay, well that's weird, because it's kind of been done. A lot of the work's been done to make it visual, I guess is what I'm saying.
Yeah, but again, 50 years, so.
Yeah, 50 years indeed. Yikes. It's a long time.
Long time.
It's amazing. Yeah, because I do remember this coming out in... Oh, I'm sorry. This is Charles Bukowski's Women. That came out years ago. My apologies. Now I just wish I had another fucking thing ready to go for Charles Bukowski. Give me a few minutes and I will.
Give him a few minutes.
Is that...
Alan, what have you been watching? What show are you excited about right now, Alan?
Say again? What
show are you? Well, yeah. What are you snuggling up on the couch with Amy and having some hot
what
chocolate?
Are we watching? What are we watching?
Yeah.
Well, besides liking noir, but I like mysteries a lot. I've read a lot of mysteries through the years, and I'm noticing something on both American and Europe, well, more European shows. There's either someone in the police who's damaged, but generally they're a consultant to the police and they do something else. But they're very often neurodivergent.
Sherlock Holmes retold 10 times over. Is that what you're saying?
Elementary, Sherlock Holmes, recovering drug addict in New York.
You know they had a sequel to Elementary? They call it Middle.
Oh, really? Really?
Yeah.
Well, you don't know about the pre-K, do you? It's
not seen the prequel.
It's called Train Spot.
Anyway, one of the best shows
that was his drug years
of that kind of thing was Astrid and Raphael. It's a French show.
Yeah.
And Astrid is an autistic young woman who just spots patterns, of course. And so she gets involved with the police and helping solve the cases. I think the French one is better than the British one, which was called Patience, which is on PBS. But the thing about Patience is they actually had a lot of autistic actors in the cast, including the main character, which is very cool. And it's cool to see the two juxtaposed. The other one like that is one we're watching now as well, Professor T. And Professor T was made in about 4 different countries, but it started in Belgium, in Antwerp. And it's about a criminological psychology professor at Antwerp University who's really screwed up. But he's got a brilliant mind for criminology. And so he's helping the police as well. And the fantasies this guy has, because you're seeing a lot that's going on in his mind. And the fantasies that are presented in front of him, some of them are just hysterical.
Okay.
Really wild stuff. The British made one called Professor T that takes place in Cambridge. And a very good actor who does that. But to my mind, it just doesn't hold a candle to the Belgian one.
Okay.
So is it, why, maybe this is something, if you're doing fanfic.
Yeah. We mean we are doing fanfic.
We are.
Yes.
There's no if.
You have to say
so you've got the Chinaski character doing Rand. Now, who would be the really screwed up professor? Let's say Tom, maybe.
Yeah, Tom.
Or what's the guy's name?
What about
Maureen?
Maureen would be good too. Yeah,
Maureen could be the Astrid character, I suppose.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He's always going on and on about the pattern.
That's true.
The pattern,
everything's the pattern.
That is perfect.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's got possibilities.
Good call.
Yeah.
I like where this is shaping up.
It's good. It's happening.
We got a fucking show on our hands.
Hey, trademark.
We're gonna have an elevator pitch soon.
I mean, who do you have to convince?
I don't know anybody at Tor anymore.
It's just us.
I don't know.
Tor's not publishing comics. We don't have to do it.
You could just make it a web comic.
That is an interesting question.
Just buy a domain.
Alan, do you remember, getting back on track, you pieces of shit above me, do you remember what was the cause, other than the obvious, like, holy shit, this is a multi-decade idea, of stopping a quarter of the way through. A quarter of the way through
ahead,
the Great
Jono.
Hunt.
Oh yeah, what was going on? Do you know anything about that, Alan?
Wait a
Like,
minute, I was distracted
Sorry,
there.
I'll show that again in a second. Do
So
you know anything about how the
comics
comic
end.
was started,
The
the Great
comics-
Hunt, and then never got going?
Yeah, there's like,
going?
what,
Or
two
why it
volumes?
just stopped?
Yeah, I assume sales. I don't know.
That would be my assumption too, but of course, these things go in waves. The sales picked up when the TV show came.
Mhm.
There was a whole new generation with an interest in all of that. So I don't know.
So you're saying our comics got a chance?
All I know is that these comics are getting harder and harder to get, and people better run to their comic book store and buy them because they'll probably be worth a fortune soon.
Absolutely.
I'm not saying this because I get royalties or anything.
I was about to say, and in no way is Alan getting royalties, and in no way have we actually asked for a portion of his royalties.
No, in no way.
No.
So what's interesting though is that the Wheel of Time Great Hunt comic.
Alan is a renowned puppet hater. Nothing he says should be merited.
Well, I'm glad this is
That's of course from our puppet friend Ryan.
Is this something you'd like to address, Alan?
It is. It is. It's been bothering me for
Okay.
months.
He's a marionette-ophobe.
Oh.
Well, more than a phobe. It's I don't know if you know what's going on behind the scenes. But
No, please tell me.
With you and the puppets?
There's the deep puppet state.
Oh.
They've insinuated themselves. And, they're not even flocking across the border. They're just coming out of factories in America. You wouldn't know,
Alan, we've been trying to start beef with the puppets for years.
Joe, shut the fuck up and let him finish for the first time.
No, people will be screaming conspiracy theory and this and that, but
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Think about pretty much everything bad that's happened in the government in the last 10 years. The puppets were there.
Yeah.
They're pulling
Right.
the string.
Oh my gosh, this is crazy. I never thought about it before.
Or does it make sense, Taffy?
No,
it makes fucking
it's-
sense.
Yeah.
It's so
crazy.
It's so
Makes
crazy that it
sense.
makes sense. Yes.
Everybody in charge has somebody else's fist shoved up their ass. I know what you're talking about.
I'm in charge.
You mean you want to be in charge?
You want
So you have a fist up your ass.
And also,
I don't know why am I talking like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I just said more than a phobe.
Yeah.
They're going to put that on my tombstone.
All I gotta see is a stand against a slander. It's not slander. When it's
we don't need to fucking stand for shit. We're gonna let
I think
this
we
happen.
just got an education. It's not even
Yeah.
made up. It sounds like it's real. It's the real thing.
This is called the gospel. All right, the gospel. We know
If
this.
Alan says it, that means
from
it's
the mouth
true.
of our Lord.
Yeah.
It's canon. It's canon.
So crazy.
To me.
Yeah.
Puppets killed John Wayne? They did?
Whoa.
Hmm.
That I didn't know.
And
Wow,
now
this-
you know.
Puppets killed JFK too. I don't know if you knew that.
Holy shit. Is there a website called like Puppet Truthers or some shit like that?
You're on it.
There it is now.
So just taking that. A couple things that I find interesting. One, everything that's just fucking said. You puppet.
Yes, it was
shit.
incredible.
Two, I didn't know the fact that and maybe I did, but I've forgotten. 2018 is when the Great Hunt comic was published. That feels bizarrely recently. For like things being, because that's after. When was the companion published? Do you remember, Alan? Is that 19?
2015.
Yeah,
2015. So yeah, so like it's weird that like the comics are still not weird. But
Oh,
it's
do
just
you
that,
mean this?
yeah.
Alan?
Whoa.
Alan
Yes,
Romanczuk.
indeed. There I am.
And I will tell you,
there I am.
In
famous.
small print because my name is so long.
Yeah,
You know what else
it's
is
got to be
Yes.
small.
your penis is long.
You know, that reminded me of right now when Alan was like, "Hey guys, what's up? It's Aganor. Hey guys, it's Aganor." With this-
Hey, guys.
Oh.
What's going on? It's Aganor. It's me, Aganor.
so amazing.
Just ignore me. Ignore me.
I really wish.
Aganor me.
Aganor. I really wish I had
Alan.
Aganor pulled up.
Alan Ganor. If you want,
I have that mention.
because I think we're kind of running out of ideas for the show here. I do have another wonderful quote for you.
Oh, you do?
All right.
We haven't talked
Joe,
about.
can I get a
we have so
graphic?
much more to talk about, Jono.
It's so hard to read these things sometimes. This is
Joe,
page
incoming.
156. What chapter? Chapter. Oh, perfect. It is, in fact, chapter 69. That's not even a joke.
Oh.
69. That's why.
By the
I
way, is
stopped
this
here.
at Chinaski?
Oh, fuck yeah. Yeah, of course it is.
Okay, I thought so.
Yeah, no, we're back here in women.
Yeah.
Finally, we undressed and went to bed. First Mercedes, then me. We began kissing, and I rubbed her cunt. She grabbed my cock. I mounted. Mercedes guided it in. She had a good grip down there, very tight. I teased her a while, pulling it almost all the way out, then moving the head back and forth. Then I slid it all the way in, slowly, in lazy fashion. Suddenly, I rammed her 4 or 5 times, and her head bounced on the pillow. Arg, 3 G's, she said. I eased up and stroked. It was a hot night. We both sweated. Who's laughing?
He did a pirate sound.
Arg.
Arrgh.
Mercedes was high on beer and joints.
Said the first mate.
I decided to finish her off with a flourish. Show her a thing or two. I pumped on and on. 5 minutes, 10 minutes. I couldn't come. I began to fail. It was getting soft. Mercedes got worried. Make it, she demanded. Make it. That didn't help at all. I rolled off. It was hot, unbearably hot. I took the sheet off and wiped off the sweat. I could hear my heart pounding as I lay there. I wonder what Mercedes was thinking. I lay dying, my cock limp. Mercedes turned her head towards me. I kissed her. Kissing's more intimate than fucking. That's why I never liked my girlfriends to go around kissing men. I'd rather they just fucked them. I kept kissing Mercedes, and since I felt that way about kissing, I hardened again. I climbed on top, kissing her as if it was my last hour on earth. My cock slid in hard again. I knew I was going to make it. I could feel the miracle of it. I was going to come in her cunt. That bitch. Jesus Christ. I was going to pour my juices into her, and there was nothing she could do to stop me.
Oh my god.
By the way, problem.
Alan's literally face palming.
That bitch.
All right, first of
She was
all, Alan,
helpless.
this is 99% of the time I read. Like you're just doing an imitation of me.
You can relate to that.
Oh god.
She was helpless. Her head rolled. She gripped and gasped, and she made sounds. Arg, ugh, oh, oof, oh, oh.
Arg?
My cock fed on it. I made a strange sound, then it came. In 5 minutes, we were both snoring.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
That's
I would
been
never have
Jono
read
Reeves
this.
Bukowski for the 17th time today.
I would never have, you guys would never have known this without the imminent Alan Romanczuk.
Alan Romanczuk.
You know,
Hey, Alan, thanks for
Bukowski
introducing
used
that
to Bukowski used to do public readings through the 70s. It was poetry mainly. But he'd be rip-roaring drunk, and pretty much everybody in the audience was as well. And more likely than not, they ended with shouting matches and things being thrown in each direction. I would love to see a video of one of his readings like that.
That sounds like a tWoTcast panel.
It does.
It doesn't sound massively dissimilar. It's interesting. It gets kind of fun to just find the weirdest shit I can read. No doubt about that. But like it's very interesting how autobiographical it is, even though obviously it's semi, if you understand the cadence there. Because it is, trial and tribulations to get here and to just read about fucking younger women. It's a really weird thing. I really enjoy it, but at the same time, I'm like, goddamn, reading this is difficult sometimes. But
you think it's politically incorrect?
Yes, that's actually one of my biggest concerns, personally.
You're a sensitive guy, Jono.
I'm a very sensitive guy. As you can ask my rectum, one finger, all it takes.
Amazing. I didn't
ask
my
rectum.
Nice.
And you know what?
It's not horrible.
I think we should.
Why is that horrible?
It wasn't horrible.
One rectum is all it. One finger is all it takes. Jono from tWoTcast. That should go on MySpace.
Did I say rectum? I meant urethra. Sorry, wrong end.
Yeah.
What
about
both?
both?
The urethra is all it takes.
One in both.
Glenn's applauding that it is over. Yeah, why do we keep subjecting people to that?
Hey,
because it's great.
That's what they're here for.
Yeah.
Taffy, here's the picture you just sent us of tWoTcast gone in the past.
That is right after Alan pops up and goes, "Hey guys, it's Agenor."
By the way, look how many shirts I have. That's the same fucking shirt.
That's a good shirt.
You're wearing the same shirt.
You must launder it really well because it looks brand new.
Thank you.
Do you hang it to dry in lieu of drying?
Look how hard I'm laughing.
Yeah, falling over to the side.
I do that a lot, though.
And look, Tom's even there before he died.
Yeah,
I mean, it was, it's an in memoriam.
But it was in memorandum. We were writing something about it.
Yeah, that's it.
There's a show.
I thought he was dressed as Palpatine.
Oh.
That's his scariest hood he had. All right, Glenn? Right. This is how I know why I mean it's just really you.
Yeah.
This is how I know, John. All right, you guys. We've kept Alan long enough, I think, tonight, right? We can wrap this up.
He's ready to.
When your audience starts dropping hints that it's time to wrap up, it probably is.
Well, in fairness, that's actually it's my wife trying to tell me to please put a condom on before I come to bed, so that she doesn't have to smell my foul odors.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
There's something there.
I assume that you'll do that because you're a nice husband and you do what she wants.
My semen smells terrible.
So that's tWoTcast for this week.
Hold on, we have anything for Alan before we finish?
We have love for Alan. Alan, I'll see you next week here on tWoTcast, right? Next week?
What do you mean? We say thank you.
Yeah. Save a place for me.
Okay.
Yeah, we will.
If I'm late, just put Tom in it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
we'll have
set a
Tom
place
fill
for
in
you.
for you
We'll
if you
put Tom
can't
in.
make it.
Yeah.
If
Tom
he is
Simone, right? Not Tom O'Hara.
Yeah, Tom DeSimone. Yeah.
Tom
DeSimone.
Yeah. Oh, a real option.
No, I'm talking about the dead one. The dead one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Tom O'Hara is.
Well, we always have a space for him. We pour one out.
Yeah. Taxidermy can do wonderful things.
It really can.
I mean, for years, our joke is that Tom is just a skin sack filled with cigarette butts that are soaked in alcohol.
Jesus.
Have you ever seen him urinate? When he's done, he ashes his penis.
Yeah, just ashes. Okay, Jesus Christ. So that's tWoTcast for this week. If you have any comments or questions, leave them below. Oh, man. tWoTcast theme song is brought to you by the one and only Taffy Bennington. Taffy?
Thank you. Thank you for letting me have a theme song for you.
Thanks for making it.
Yeah.
And Andrew, legendary Andrew Bard of Time. Links to their stuff is below. Alan, you ever watched any of Andrew's music videos?
Andrew?
Yeah.
No, I guess not. Should I? Do you recommend them?
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, 100%.
I actually would. And he's very talented.
He's very talented. Yeah, he's very good. He's got a cool voice.
Okay.
And nimble fingers, which both you and I like.
Oh, yes, it's very attractive. Yes.
Better than cat videos, do you think?
Ooh.
I won't go that far, but if I were to be a early Bukowski book, I would say that my cunt hairs were quivering.
And I have to apologize to everyone if I happen to bring the level of this conversation down. I'm terribly sorry.
No, you've elevated it. Thank you.
What are you talking about?
Finally, some quality content with Alan here.
Yeah.
Alan, thanks for coming on. You're always a joy to talk to about literally anything.
Yes.
Especially anything. Yes. Well, thanks again. You guys take care. How do I get out of here? Let me.
You just say,
you
get
sit
out of here.
there.
You yell at your computer, I think.
Presto commando.
Bye, Alan.
Bye, everybody.
I love you.
Love you.
Good night,
all.
Kevin.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Amy. Bye, Alan. Bye, Amy.
Join us next episode from War Wheel of Time, covering more of the Eye of the World comic book. Volume 3.
Volume.
Chapters.
Volume
Chapters
3.
3 and 4. I'm Joe. Say goodnight, Jono.
Good night, Jono.
And Taffy.
Bye. Thank you so much for having me on your show.
Bye, Tom.
Thank you.
Keep the
Bye,
change,
Tom.
you filthy
Bye, Tom.
animals.
Among the first to start, the tWoTcast was so smart to lovingly bash our favorite books. But that was long ago, and now they've grown the show, and now they got us in their hooks. Don't throw coins to these bastards, they need bars of gold at least. Someone please keep them afloat. Now let's listen as they once again ramble through a book. Let's get the fucking quote. One of them is Tom, but he is barely on. Sometimes he calls into the show. Another one is Jono. Is he their joker? Oh no. And Joe, is he the stupid one? Welcome to the tWoTcast. We will share our love for books and all our hate in every episode. We'll entertain you, make you laugh so hard you barely can stand up. That is the tWoTcast code.